Hello everyone, good evening. So here we shall solve some more KCET previous year questions on the chapter Mechanical Properties of Fluids. Any doubts if you have, then please write that in the comments section. And also in any other chapter of physics, if you have more difficulty, then please mention the name of that chapter also in the comments section so that we can give more priority on it and solve more and more questions on that chapter. Also, some important homework questions will be uploaded in the Sapience Education application. So please install our Sapience Education application, whose link has been provided in the description. So here it is told that two capillary tubes P and Q, they are vertically dipped in water. They are dipped in water. And the height of the capillary tube, the height of the water level in capillary tube P is 2/3 of the height in capillary tube Q. Let's say this is H1 and this is H2, means the height of the water level. Sorry, this is some slightly wrong. This is not the capillary height. So here the water will rise up to some level here. So let's say in the capillary tube P it rises to a height H1, and in capillary tube Q it rises to a height H2. So then it is given that height of the water level in the capillary tube P, that is equal to 2/3 of the height in capillary tube Q. So H1 equal to 2 by 3 H2. Then the ratio of their diameter is which is D1 is to D2. D1 is to D2. It means the diameter of P is to the diameter of the capillary tube P is to the diameter of capillary tube Q. Diameter of capillary tube Q. Now H1. So we know that the capillary rise or the height, that is h is equal to 2t cos theta by rho g r. Now T is same, rho density of water is also same, theta which is the angle of contact of water with glass, that is also same, G is also constant. So all these are constants, then we can say H is inversely proportional to R. So therefore H1 into R1, simply it means H into R, that is equal to constant, means the capillary height times the radius, or I can say it is diameter also. Okay, so it means height into diameter, that will be constant. It means what here, ratio of their diameter has been asked. So this is, so therefore you can say H1 D1, that will be equal to H2 D2. Now H1 is 2 by 3 of H1. Therefore H1 into D1, that will be equal to H2 is 3 by 2 H1. H2 is 3 by 2 H1 from here. So H2 equal to 3 by 2 H1. Therefore, be 3 by 2 H1 into D2. So D1 is to D2 has been asked. Ratio of their diameters. So D1 by D2, H1 will cancel. So that is equal to 3 by 2. Therefore, D1 is to D2 will be. So it means D1 by D2 is 3 by 2. So D1 is to D2 will be 3 is to 2. So it means option B is the correct answer. Then it has been told that a thread is tied slightly loose to a wire frame, as in figure, and the frame is dipped into a soap solution and taken out. The frame is completely covered with the film. When the portion A is punctured with the pin, the thread becomes what? Means how will be the what will be the change in the thread? So here, as you know, that in the thread, so here is the thread, here is the frame A and frame B. Now since the thread is in e- e- equilibrium, the thread is at rest, so it means that it is in equilibrium. So the net force on the thread by the frame A, that will be equal and opposite to the thread, to the uh, surface tension force by the frame B on the thread. So these two forces are same. Now when the portion A is punctured with a pin, so then in the part A there is no soap film. Then no soap film will be present here. So then what will happen? The thread will so it means that on the thread, uh, the force exerted by the frame B will act. So it means that it will become convex towards B or concave towards A. So it means option 1 is the correct answer. If option 2 had been written, so yeah, so therefore we can say that the thread becomes convex towards B, and concave towards A. Or I can say concave towards A. So option 1 is the correct answer. Okay. Then here it is told that if a liquid does not wet glass, its angle of contact is. So angle of contact, if it is an obtuse angle, which is this one, so this is the obtuse angle, so it will not wet glass, like for example mercury with glass. So in mercury with glass, the angle of contact theta is obtuse angle, and we know that mercury does not wet glass. But if I use water, if water is used, then the angle of contact is an acute angle. Angle of contact is an acute angle if water is in contact with glass. So here the angle of contact theta will be acute angle. So as you know that water will wet glass. Water wets glass, but mercury does not wet glass. So it means the angle of contact should be obtuse angle. Then only it will not wet glass. So option 3 is the correct answer. So hope all of you understood these solutions on mechanical properties of fluids. Still any doubts if you have, then please write that in the comments section. And please install our Sapience Education application also, where we shall upload some important questions based on the previous year KCET exam, which shall be helpful for your exam. So thank you everyone. Bye.